we're live. Welcome to Mom with the Mats on a Monday. I'm Matt.
I am also Matt. Oh.
Why are we freezing? That's a problem. Hopefully we don't have that too much. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down volume, okay? Well, we'll see how we do. Let's go live on the Facebooks. Yeah, I'm on Facebooks.
This is what
Facebook
we do Mondays.
Right. Go live. Hello, Facebooks. Mom of the Mats. I'm Matt.
I am also Matt.
There we go. So now we're all hooked in, ready to go. Let's bring that down there so we can see what Matt's doing there. Working on a little sanding on there.
Scraping paint off.
Let's go dual cam. There we go. Like dual cam.
The gentleman that started this kit before me assembled it wrong, and I was trying to deassemble it, and I was not successful. I normally soak these in .3 or 4 brake fluid, and it usually dissolves all paints and glues, but I don't know what paint or glue he used, but it did not really affect the glue. It affected the paint pretty good, but not the glue. And
so it should have fell apart.
Should have, yeah. The problem with brake fluid soaking is it makes the plastic brittle. So I don't want to yank on anything too hard, or else I'll just end up breaking it. So
Gotcha.
It didn't easily come off, and it didn't. It was a lot of creaking and cracking noises. So I said, I'm just going to stop it before I break it.
And we're done.
But I got to take the rest of the paint off, which should take very long. It's not really stuck to the model anymore. It's like just holding on by will. A lot of it I can just scrape off with the toothpick. Yeah. Anything that doesn't, I will. I have some 220 grit sandpaper here.
All right.
But it spray painted really well, so it won't take me but a minute to repaint it.
Cool.
I was just hoping that it would come apart so I could put it together properly, because the roof is a separate piece than the rest of the body, and unfortunately you have to put the interior in through the top. I can't put it in through the top, so I have to figure out a way to put it together backwards.
Gotcha. Let's see. Let's get the chat up.
I need to do that as well. And I also have my 69 Daytona kit I'm going to open up tonight. Make my notes. It's an AMT kit, and it came in a metal box.
It's pretty cool.
Not an old kit. It's a Reebox kit, but it's not an old kit. And then we will finish the F-15s for reals this time. And that'll be the day.
Alright, putting in the chat here about the Sweet 16. Best Van Halen song.
Sammy versus Dave.
Yeah, Sammy versus Dave.
Evening, Ken. Welcome to the show. George, good evening as well. Yeah, I know. I really like the box art. I'm almost doing that combo, but I think I'm gonna do red instead of orange. So I just got done with an orange one. Oh, story time. I still haven't received my decals for this charger kit.
Okay.
So I emailed the guy over the weekend. He emailed me back with the address that PayPal says to mail the stuff to.
Uh-huh.
This is my old address in Washington that I haven't lived at for like 2 years.
Oh no.
And I've updated my info everywhere since then, so I don't know why they reverted back to my old address.
Uh-oh.
So they're gone. The guy said if it gets returned to him for whatever reason, which I don't think it will, because the post office doesn't really do that anymore. He if he gets them back, he'll resend them to me, but I'm obviously not going to ask him for another set for free. He didn't do anything wrong. PayPal screwed me over. So I'll have to buy probably a third set. Good evening, Michael. Good evening, George. Good evening, Corey.
Alright.
So yeah, that is still on delay until decals get figured out. I'll give it a couple weeks more before I say screw it and buy another set.
Alright. Hello, everybody on Facebook. And can't get YouTube pulled up. I'm working on it. Alright, now you got it on there. Awesome. Tonight we're drinking the caffeine-free Diet Coke tonight, just because I can. So I'm going to work on see if I can get some more done on the color changing Galaxy here. And then we're going to have to assess how I'm going to take care of the stripe that did not do well on this one side. Besides Cry. So tonight's Sweet 16, Dave versus Sammy. Best Van Halen song. The bracket is on Mouth of Mats on Facebook, so you can catch it there. So you can vote when we get there at 8 o'clock Central Time, which is about, we'll start to get that started probably in about 15-20 minutes. We officially passed our 200th member on Facebook today. So
201, right?
Or 201. So yes. The one guy is actually my aunt and uncle's neighbor when she lived in Ellisville. And the other one is a guy from GEA. So, our unofficial sponsor of the Elite 808 or Sweet 16.
The bracket off.
Yes. You know how many car kits you screw together, do you?
That you what?
You screw together like this.
I've never done one like that.
Really?
No.
That's crazy.
I don't do curbside kits so far. I know a lot of the curbside kits might be like that.
Oh, it's kind of weird. It's all new to me. What's everybody working on tonight?
You want to make their picks for the next group build? Or almost finished with the current group build? Thought another group build we could do later on, box art build.
Ooh.
Make it look like the box art.
Nice.
Which honestly, you probably do the Starsky and Hutch Torino. That's the only way I would make that car.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Trans Am.
Trans Am.
A lot of your planes you probably make Looks similar to
Like pretty close.
Pretty close, yeah. Evening, John Irford.
Yeah, he was our 200th guy.
You're the 200th guy?
He's the 200th guy.
Nice.
Ken's working on his patent. All right. So, John, thank you for being our 200th subscriber.
The only Van Halen song you know is Dreams?
Yeah!
Nah, there's no way that's the only one you know. Can't almost be alive on this planet without hearing at least 3 others.
Come on, get in there. Yeah. Oh, that's stupid. Yeah. Put my finger in the wrong place, and the thing that I took the screw out for.
Yep.
Push back into the hood. So now you take the screw out again.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, John, we're all a friendly group here. You know, ask questions. Let's see. Since you joined Facebook, you can post up pictures of what you're working on.
Michael's weathering the 176 Sherman and painting the cockpit for the IL
2 on skis.
IL.
Oh, that's the one you got that one for the show. Because he was like, I've never built an airplane on skis before. It's amazing. I have one too that you can build on skis. It's a Great Wall Hobby one. I'm not ready to tackle that one just quite yet.
John, I am working on my ZZ Top Eliminator car. It was started when I bought it at a swap meet, and the guy put it together wrong. The roof is a separate piece from the body, and he glued it on well before you're supposed to. And I tried to deconstruct it with trying to dissolve the glue and brake fluid, and it did not work. And so now I'm just going to have to deal with it and clean up the paint, or sand off most of the paint that didn't come off in the brake fluid and repaint it. And Matt is working on the Ford Galaxy with the color shifting paint.
Yeah.
And you are working on Battletech Mechs.
Ooh.
And John says congratulations on your awards.
Thanks. There we go. Got it in there. So John does stuff like that.
He's missing an arm.
I know, he's missing an arm. So here you go,
Not
John.
really packing stash and hobby supplies for a move. Moving to a different part of Australia.
Yes, for all the new people watching, our friend George, Lemur Crazy, is our furthest away Mom with the Mats guy. He is in Australia. So he's actually watching this on Tuesday late afternoon. So, that's what he's doing. So Alright, since I'm doing this a custom job, let's see. Which taillights do you like? The bottom ones or the top ones?
Top ones.
Top ones? Okay.
Oh, you got a place with an extra room for hobby. There you go.
Yeah!
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, if you guys want to post up pictures of your workbench area or anything like that, do that on Mom with the Mats. I'm a big believer the smartest person in the room is the room. So you're talking the whole collective of knowledge. So, ooh, plus Flames of War he's doing. Bolt Action and Team Yankee. So you're doing like little tiny people. There's more chances. Hi Stephanie, up in Facebook land. I see you. Exactly. Never no space. Oh, I thought you were going to sit down in there.
That'd be too easy.
Which sides?
15 millimeter. Or 1/100th.
Yeah. No thanks. That's super tiny. Super tiny.
So you got enough problems with 1/25.
1/144. There you go. So his people can fit inside that.
Yeah.
There's 1/144 scale. Ah! I dropped it. FW 190. So what's crazy is that I got out my I looked at the F-15C, the 132nd F-15C the other night, and the wheel is about this big around.
John says his table's a wreck with all my kids' Warhammer minis.
It's alright. It's better than being empty.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. No, I'm definitely not one of those guys that just has a trash bench. Some guy had some cool Heinz on display stands. Not sure scale, maybe 1/100th. Cool. Yeah, for the new people watching, our next group build, which we're going to be starting on the 26th of June, is Welcome to the Jungle. Must be an animal name. So any kit that has an animal name on it. So you're looking at anything from like a fallen gnat to a Mustang, P-51, or Ford. Anything like that, but must have an animal name to it. If you wanted to go crazy and build an XB70 Valkyrie, I'd even count that as an animal. So that is our next one coming up. Right now we have the must have a 1 in the name. So far I've built a 1964 and a half Galaxy. This is a 61 Galaxy. I have a, let's see, a Hawker Hurricane Mark 1. So, let's see.
What's also a Van Halen song?
Yeah.
Try some brake glue.
Unfortunately, I don't get any of that.
I'll bring on the can tomorrow. I bet you that leaked through. It eats through quite a bit of stuff. So I might try that.
Okay, so metal note. Tamiya extra thin will dissolve color shift paint.
Tammy will?
Will.
Ah.
And is doing it right now as I speak.
Yeah, it takes care of
Lots of things.
yeah, it's kind of annoying. It's good glue, but it dissolves everything. Now that's Guns N' Roses.
We do like our rock music here at Mount of the Mats. Hopefully soon we might have some more swag coming out. So might have our Mount of the Mat t-shirts out again. Maybe hoodies. So
I have not tried Simple Green. No reason other than just haven't gotten around to it. I more or less I want to dissolve the glue that the guy used to glue these two halves together. I'm not really concerned with the paint portion of it. Just because I'm trying to get out of having to build it backwards. I have heard Simple Green, Purple Power.
I might have some Simple Green.
What do you have Simple Green for? Oh, it's cleaner. I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, you Aussies and Brits are all about World War II and World War III. World War III, you haven't gotten there yet.
Anybody get up early on Sunday or Saturday and watch the
Acetone, yeah.
watch the King get crowned?
No.
No?
No.
4:30?
No.
Was a fan? I did.
Heard the tester's lift off is good for difficult paints like enamels and lacquers, probably.
Was that ELO?
Probably OOP. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what he painted it with. I finished painting it with Rust-Oleum, and it turned out well. But usually that comes off with brake fluid, and it didn't. Or it did, and whatever he used originally is the problem.
Oh, there we go.
I do have oven cleaner.
Alright, so over there, I got some no smell over clear.
We have a vessel to put this in for
What?
testing purposes.
Let's see.
So we did have a Tupperware down here at one point or another.
Yeah, have to look.
I don't know if it's enamel or what. I saw only what Flory guys showed on Saturday during their live show of the coronations.
There you go. Tail lights. Let's set that in there and let that dry off.
Out of production since the company changed me. Gotcha.
Let's see.
The brake fluid got most of it off, but it didn't get off the bottom layer, which I'm guessing is probably a different kind of paint than what I used.
You gotta have to be big enough and flat enough to handle it, right? But you're gonna like put the whole body in, right?
Yes. I have not tried putting LEDs in the headlights or tail lights yet. Not above trying that eventually. There's definitely other rabbit holes I want to jump down first. John Pole is here. Is in the chat. Is that the guy from school?
No.
No?
No. That's Johnny V. That worked. Alright.
See what happens.
You know what the oven cleaner?
Yeah. Oven cleaner, acetone. We mix both together. I think that's lethal.
Let's
Take that.
plug the extractor in.
So yeah, take that. Either take it outside or
Yeah, you want to do that? That might be better. Take it outside.
take it outside.
Let's take it outside. All
I
right.
don't want to ruin anything in here.
Don't ruin the night. Let's see. Have I ever tried installing LEDs into a model? Yes, I have tried that. It's actually sitting on my shelf of shame. We'll go back to the days of yesteryear of the blue R8 that I tried wiring up. Got that. Have a light on the inside. And then I was gonna do the tail lights, and that's where it all went to pieces. So there you go. Headlights, inside. And here it sits. Because trying to get the lights in the tiny little tail section area did not work out well. Ah, looks like the front windshield came out too. Awesome.
Kind of nasty outside again.
Uh-oh.
They said there was some sort of thunderstorm warning.
Put that so it's going there right now. Should leave it outside? Or
No, it's right there.
gotcha. If you want to lit it too, you can do that too.
Light it on fire?
No. Lid.
Oh.
Lid.
I was like, I want to light it on fire. I want to marinate for a while. Yeah, I figured acetone melts plastics. Why I never heard anyone do that.
Ah, look at that. There's my black gel pen. Glad I lost it. I had to go buy a new one.
If that doesn't work, I'm going to bring some of my brake clean home.
So yeah, that's gonna go back up on the shelf of shame.
Yeah, to the south of us, below St. Clair area, looks pretty nasty.
Yeah. Corey, you still on? How are things down in Sullivan? Welcome everyone to the Mom with the Match show here on Monday night.
All right. We'll finish this for realsies now.
All right. Yeah. Should we do some
Elite 8 at 80.
Elite 8 at 8ing?
It didn't tip backwards. Yay.
Yay, enough weight in the nose. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, we might as well. Because who knows, we might lose internet if this starts getting nasty out.
Yeah. Alright, so
we're doing a Sweet 16 of Sammy vs. Dave. Each matchup is a Sammy vs. Dave song. So it's not one side.
So you can vote with us in the chat. You can vote on the chat on YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube thing, let's see. You can do it on Facebook as well. We see that as well in the Facebook chat there. So either place, but you can only vote one place.
This should be pretty cut and dry here.
Corey says rough. Says Hale seems to be the biggest threat right now.
Yeah, hopefully ain't like it was the other
day.
The other week.
Yeah.
Because they're still doing
Hail damage?
Yeah. Estimates and repairs at work.
Alright, so like I said, Elite 8 at 8. It's actually a Sweet 16 this week. Today is actually Alex Van Halen's birthday, so that's one of the reasons why we decided to do it. So I am wearing my shirt I got for the Balance Tour back in
96, 95.
95, 96. Matt's wearing his old school
original logo
VH1. So
I got two of them. Actually, both of the ones I have are the old school logo.
yeah.
I need to get one of the new school.
So we're gonna do starting off at the top. If you want to play along, like I said, it is on the Mom with the Mats Facebook page. We're gonna do "Ain't Talking About Love" versus "Why Can't This Be Love." So kind of like hooked it up with the love songs there. So vote in the chat. Just type in what it is. You do "Ain't Talking" or "Why Can't," and we'll mark it down. The one
or
with
you
the
can
most
go
amounts.
Sammy or Dave. We'll understand.
Yep. So we'll take that, and whichever moves on, we'll continue on, and then we'll work our way around the bracket. So start voting now. Voting is open. Ain't Talking About Love. Why Can't This Be Love? Dave versus Sammy.
We don't talk about Gary.
Gary who?
There's a couple songs off that one I like.
Yeah.
I wanted another Extreme album. I would have just listened to Extreme.
Agreed.
Got one for Ain't Talking About Love.
Alright.
It's rotten to the core.
Uh-huh.
2 for Ain't Talking About Love. Corey says, why can't this be low? Ken says ain't talking about low.
Alright, awesome.
Matt 2 says ain't talking about low.
Alright.
If he ain't talking about low, what is he actually talking about?
No. So yeah, vote in there. Vote in the chats. See how this works. Again.
That one, a lot of these, George, you probably know, but you don't know. You know, it's hard to be on this planet and not know most of these songs.
Yeah, that's why I put a couple of them on there today too. So
you heard them in TV, movies, on any. If you had a classic rock station on for any length of time, you probably heard most of them. All right, let's find. I picked these up.
that's what's not on there. From the Dave one.
What's on?
The one that is that which one leads from eruption in?
You really got me.
Yeah. You got that on there?
No.
No. All right.
I tried to exclude covers.
Gotcha. Okay.
George says, why can't this be?
All right.
John says, the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. What are you talking about on that one there?
I do like the rise and fall of the Roman Empire.
Ain't talking about love's gonna.
Yeah, it's 4-2 right now. Get your votes in.
We'll vote for the ones I've heard.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
All right. Let's see. You ready to close down the votes? Yeah, I'm gonna go with ain't talking about love. So go there. Get 5 there. Closing votes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Vote is closed. Gonna watch for the delay. Nobody in Facebook land's voting. There's me voting there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so it's about a 40-second delay. So, alright, Ain't Talking's moving on. Alright. Let's go around the other side. I'll Wait versus Right Now. Sometimes known as the infamous Crystal Pepsi commercial. And if you don't know what it is, Google it. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what car this was. I was like, oh yeah, it's Trina.
Does it look like Torino?
Yeah, it says a 72.
That's an older than that one up there.
72 Gran Torino Sport.
Of course, it's right now in all caps.
All right. So the one there's older. That
No,
Torino.
no,
that
that
one.
one.
That one is. Gotcha.
That's like a 77.
Okay.
The Starsky and Hutch Torino, I believe, is a 77.
Gotcha.
I'll Wait from John.
All right.
This is the front part.
So people just dropping into the chat and watching us right now, doing the Sweet 16 Van Halen songs, Dave versus Sammy.
Wish humans being would have been on the list. No.
We're not doing the song that broke up the band.
Yeah.
No.
Plus, it's not a good song. It's really not. 2 more for I'll Wait.
All right.
Right now, from George. I need the I need the Cristal.
Cristal. You do want to paint on it. There is
Or on that.
that stripe
Okay.
right there. There's a little one there.
No,
And
in
there's a
front of that
little
one.
one on there.
Okay.
That's it. That's the only ones you gotta do.
The black? Or
They're this color.
Okay.
So whatever color is close up there, that's what you do it with. So you can tape it. But if you want to, you can glue it.
and then tape it?
And then tape it, and then just do it over it.
Okay.
So, because you want to, that got to be black.
This has to be black?
Yeah.
Just a little mound?
Yeah, that little
Okay.
part there. It shows right there. And then you want to put in that other piece of glass.
Like a piece of glass?
Like that. That should be
Oh, okay.
right there. And that's the heads-up display. They look through that.
So go in.
Just right
Flat?
between, yeah. At an angle.
So that's black.
So there's a little,
And the rings around the glass are a body color.
yeah. And you can do these black on both sides as well.
Okay.
Yep. Is it a flat?
I believe A was flat.
Yeah.
It's flat or semi. Yeah, flat. It's flat or semi-gloss. It's flat. I will do. I gotta go. I'll wait. I think that's a tough one.
Okay.
Both of those are so good.
I like right now. So I White is ahead 4-3. Do you want right now to win? Vote now.
Vote right now.
Hey, it's your tomorrow.
Good job on the FTT metallics.
Whites, yeah.
I need.
Okay, locking votes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Votes locked. Alright, I'll wait. Moves on. Okay. Going down to the bottom of our bracket now. Hot for Teacher or Dreams? Dreams is most notably known for the A4 Skyhawk Blue Angel video. Again, if you haven't seen it, go look it up. I'll wait. Alright, got them there.
No competition. Hot for Teacher. There was a Hornet remake, George says.
Oh. Oh.
Ken, hot for teacher. George for dreams.
Dreams.
Corey for dreams.
Alright.
Hot for teacher.
Hot for teacher. Alright, we got a tie. We got a 3-3 tie. Oh, no one anymore. John's got hot for teacher. Anybody else? Dreams? Welcome to the people who just joined in the chat and watching. We're playing the Elite 8 at 8. This week is the Sweet 16 Van Halen songs, Dave versus Sammy era. We have hot for teacher versus dreams. Vote in the chat. Today is Alex Van Halen's 70th birthday, so thought it'd be kind of cool to have it this week. So vote, have your voice be heard. The true democratic style. Why Sean? Okay, locking the votes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, high for teacher moves on. Man, Sammy just ain't getting the respect so far. Alright. We're up in the back to the top section of the bracket. Actually, no, let's go back down here. Let's see, down the bottom, right hand corner, we got Somebody Get Me a Doctor or Best of Both the Worlds. That was a really bad impersonation, by the way. So, vote now.
Of course, it's best of both worlds.
Good man, Corey. Good man.
John says, don't quit your day job. Ken says, best of both worlds. John says, Dave.
Now, in my day job, I'm a stand-up philosopher. Or a school teacher. I like playing the role of Socrates, corrupting the minds of the youth.
Somebody get me a doctor for me.
Okay.
Dave, Michael says, something Dave.
Dave. I'm going best of both worlds. Okay, we're at a tie. Who's going to break the tie? We got 9 people watching. You can be the person to break the tie between Somebody Give Me a Doctor or Best of Both Worlds.
Game dangerously low on X20.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's train it up the other way. Uh-oh. We're at the...
Man.
Say we're still everybody's voting. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
1 second, YouTube ads. Oh, George researching.
Oh, okay. Let's go backwards like that. I've often wondered, are there YouTube ads when you do a live?
No. No, at least not on any of the ones I've watched.
I've often wondered.
I need the neutral brain. Yes, neutral. Neutral Gary.
Neutral Gary.
There are no ads.
There are no ads. Unless we insert them for maybe our sponsor.
Not for yeah. Yeah, I figured you were talking about doing your research, not our live stream. George says best of both worlds.
Alright. Alright, moving on then. Breaking the tie.
Yeah, we gathered.
Alright, now back up to the top of the bracket. A very hard one for me. Panama versus Pound Cake. Panama versus Pound Cake. The quintessential Dave song versus a quintessential Sammy song, I believe.
Two for Panama.
Okay. Alright. Hey, Matthew Moss is watching. Hey, Matthew.
Hey, long time no see.
Doing the
Panama.
Sweet 16 of Van Halen songs, Dave versus Sammy.
Current matchups: Panama versus Pound Cake. I'm gonna go Pound Cake on this one.
Alright. Interesting, huh? I'm going to go Panama because that's one of my songs. Even though I'm a big Sammy fan.
You might have if you listen to it. And I always forget how that one goes by the name.
It's the one that starts off with Eddie playing the guitar with a
power
drill.
Yeah.
Once you hear that, you're like, oh, that song.
I'm sure you've heard Panama, George. Ken says Panama.
Oh, but now George is saying Pound Cake. And Ken says Panama. soon as I glue this landing gear strut, moving on down.
Moving on down. Paint the inside of the glass or the outside of the glass?
Outside. Outside.
You ever heard pound cake till now? Really?
Alright, John, we'll see you in a little bit then. Alright, so moving on with a 5-2 victory, Panama. Let's see. Going over, let's go diagonal over here to the other side. It's gonna be Unchained versus Cabo Wabo. Not just a bar or a type of alcohol. Doesn't get played a whole lot because it's like an 8-minute song.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
I did see an interview once where Sammy said it's the length it takes to drink and enjoy a margarita.
Length of the song?
Yeah, length of the song. Long enough to drink and enjoy an entire margarita. I'm like,
how many fluid ounce margarita are we talking here?
I don't know, but I'm thinking like a 12-ouncer. I can handle drinking. I can probably drink it back in the day. A 12-ounce margarita in about 8 minutes.
Oh yeah, no problems.
Ken saying Unchained. Corey saying Cabo. Unchained. I'm going with Cabo.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know the song, but I always forget that's the name of it.
Yeah. Michael's going Unchained.
You hit the ground running. Cabo Wabo got hammered many times with that song. George says Cabo Wabo.
Alright. For all the people just getting in the chat, thanks for joining us online here with Mom with the Mats. Tonight we're doing our Elite 8 at 8, which is this tonight is a Sweet 16 in honor of Alex Van Halen's birthday. The best Van Halen songs. The Dave era versus the Sammy era. Currently got Unchained versus Cabo Wabo. Chance to vote here. We're locking the votes down here in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright. Now, how does this
HUD go?
Goes. There should be a piece where it is. Goes upside down. And there should be a part where, yep, that part right there, and then just tip it back.
Like that?
Yep, like that.
Alright. Michael hasn't voted Sammy yet. I'm sure it's total coincidence. Listen, they're diehard Sammy fans and they're diehard Roth fans.
That's right.
I enjoy both.
Mm-hmm.
All depends on the mood I'm in. That kind of sits in there like it ain't gonna move. Might fall backwards. Put a little dab. Do a dollop of daisy on this. That'll work. I believe George says built any F-15E models.
Yes. Yes, I have. Recently, let's see, I think it's been a while. I got a 48 scale F-15E in my stash. We're looking for an EX conversion kit. Yes, I do like me some A10 too. I have one hanging up right there. An F-15 hanging up there, and one in there, and another one in there, and over there. Well, I got two of them at school.
Here we go. You can close the vote now on that one, I believe.
Okay.
Is the F-15E the twin-seater?
It is.
George likes the two-seaters.
Well, surprisingly, Cabo is moving on. 4-3.
Yeah, I wouldn't pick that.
All right, then let's see over and across the other side.
The semis, or is this the last one?
Right, two of the first rounds. Drop dead legs and run around.
Drop dead legs for show.
Yeah, I'm going with run around. So got our votes out of the way. Now it's up to you.
Just love that guitar riff and drop dead legs. Thought as much. Have to dust off my military vehicle knowledge.
Yeah.
Oop.
Okay, guitar question.
Corey says run around.
Can you play Corruption on your guitar?
No.
No?
I can do kind of the tapping, 2 for run around. But my hands don't move that fast.
Gotcha. Is that whole thing along with, like, Hail to the King by Avenged Sevenfold?
Yes, it's too fast.
Just too fast?
So it take a ridiculous amount of time for me to get it
Up to that speed?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Time I don't have.
You could, but yeah. You know, you come down here once a week and...
Yeah, I'd have to ignore a lot of other things that need to be done.
Family, friends, work, breathing.
Yeah, well, not breathing. Most of the rest of that. Yeah, I think that's what 3 for run around. That's what Eddie did all day, every day.
Right.
And half, really family or friends or hobbies other than playing guitar. Uh-oh, I heard tink. There it is. 3 for run around. 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 3 for run around Corey, John, and George.
Damn, alright.
I'm assuming Michael will say drop dead legs.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and mine, alright.
I hate sanding on clear pieces. But it's a necessary evil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Michael said run around.
Ooh. Interesting.
Is that your obligatory one Sammy vote?
Alright, that moves on. That's why we have a concrete floor down here. No carpet. The only problem is that I build majority of airplanes, which are all gray. And it falls on a concrete floor, which is gray and shades of gray. So, all right, in the last of the opening round, we have Running with the Devil and Finish What You Started. So, Running with the Devil, Finish What You Started.
What are you asking me or Matt? You can see what I'm doing. I'm still doing my F-15. So Matt, I guess he's asking you what you build.
I am building the YF-23 that competed against the F-22 Raptor. This one lost, but still an awesome airplane. Forgot to have it out of frame. I have
Running with the Devil. Now you could put a big fat Van Halen decal on an F-15 if you faced it this way. You could span most of the wings with it. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
3 for Running with the Devil.
3. John, just so you know, that's Matt and
Yeah.
I'm Matt.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Mom with the Mats. That's okay. You're new here. We accept that. It's all right. We're a welcoming group of guys here. I was waiting for these doors to dry so I can put the wheels on. Then I'm good to start getting some decals on this thing.
124th.
Second song was
Finish What You Started.
Finish What You Started from OU812. The album. Let's see. It all depends on what scale. I like 148. That's what I primarily built, but you know, I do 1/72nd scale since I do aircraft. I do 1/44 scale. I got some 1/32nd stuff. So yeah, I'm into all scales. 1/35th. Yes, I am Matt 1. He is Matt 2. Yeah, I'm 1. He's 2. Now what's funny is when his family comes over, I'm Matt 1, and they call me Matt 1 all the time. And then when my son's around, that's always Matt 2. So.
Yep.
Alright, so. What you going with? Run with the Devil, Finish What You Started?
Run with the Devil.
Okay, because I think we had checking the running. Alright, yeah. See, running.
George says running.
Running, alright. Let's see. I'll just go with running because that's a 6-0 sweep. Alright. Now going down to our Elite 8. But before our Elite 8, how about a word from our sponsor?
Is there any paint on this section, or is it just on that section?
No, it's on. You should just feel a little tiny ridge.
On this section?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta run, guys. Thanks for the... Good night, Ken.
Good night, Ken. Thanks for coming.
In
Oh, yeah. Have fun up in New Hampshire. Hope everything's going well up there. So, a word from our sponsor. Do you like gaming? Do you live in the St. Louis County, Franklin County, St. Charles County, and the other surrounding counties around Franklin? You need to check out GEA, the Gaming and Entertainment Agency. They're currently offering a Patreon to join, to be part of their game days monthly, and their free movies they offer as well, monthly as well. Good group of people. Have you thought about, I'd like to get into role-playing games, or I haven't tried anything with any board games lately, or maybe tabletop miniature games? GEA has got you covered. Friendly gamers are here to help you. Maybe you want to try something new. They're there to help. Maybe you've been wanting to, try a game that you've been wanting to, GM, and don't have any way to do it with. They will have people that are there to help you GM the game and participate in the game. So, I highly recommend GEA. They're here to help you out because they're here. GEA. All right.
Now back to our regularly scheduled
back to our broadcast here. GEA is our unofficial sponsor of the Elite 8 Sweet 16. So, because Corey is such the huge pop culture guy. All right, so Ain't Talking About Love, Panama. 2 Dave songs. Interesting. 2 Dave songs, 2 Sammy songs, a Dave and Sammy song. Yeah.
That's satisfying.
So, Ain't Talking About Love, Panama. I got my vote in.
Ain't Talking About Love. Talking About Love.
Versus Panama. George says, Ain't Talking About Love.
Our tiebreaker left.
Panama. Okay. Get your votes in. See some other people in the chat. People watching. Your chance to vote. Ain't Talking About Love or Panama. Which one's going on? If not, it resorts to the infamous coin flip.
Take a couple coats. The coat clear. Yeah, did you get Michael's panel?
I did.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, we got 3 and 3. You and 2 others, and me and 2 others. If you're bored tomorrow night, put a pipe or a plug in for another group I'm with. The Mark Twain Hobby Virtual Model Club is tomorrow night. They do everything on Skype, so come check them out. I can post the link for them as well in Mom with the Mats, and then you can join them as well. So they're a good group of guys, and would highly recommend hanging out with them for the evening. They normally start around 7. My son has a baseball game tomorrow, so we'll see if that doesn't get canceled. But that's what's going on, and now after that, I will be hopping on probably about 8:30. They go to about 10, kind of like how we do, but we start at 7:30. Just so you know, so good group of guys, Mark Twain Hobby Virtual Model Club, and I will post their link on Mom with the Mats on Facebook. All right, okay, we're gonna have to do the coin flip because it's tied 3-3. Heads is going to be Ain't Talking About Love. Tails is going to be Panama. I will not look.
That's a heads.
Heads. All right. Ain't Talking About Love moves on. All right. Going into the final four. Going across the other side of the bracket. I'll Wait versus Running with the Devil. Let's remember the kit though.
Yeah.
Which is sad. Okay, that's gonna sit for a while.
I'll Wait versus what?
Run with the Devil.
Michael says Devil.
Devil.
I'm gonna say I'll Wait.
Alright. Corey says Run with the Devil. See what I'm doing? Every time John leaves, I change model kits. Just because I find it funny.
Fill the gap with paint. You won't know there's a gift.
Oh, there you go.
George says I'll Wait.
Okay.
Dave's singing is better on I'll Wait. Fight me.
You what?
So Dave's singing on I'll Wait is better than Running with the Devil. Fight me.
Nah, I don't do that.
I will die. Alright, I think all that's left is the crying. And the drying.
Crying and drying? Alright.
So if we were for the last time, we'll put it off to the side.
Alright.
You gotta do the same thing to yours yet? Oh wait a minute, I remember what I was gonna do. Something else unrelated to the canopy. I was gonna clean up the missiles because I got wow. Like tipping. For Raphael, should we see Raphael? The Falcon
Yeah.
was my favorite looking jet.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
Got a plain white.
Plain white.
Doesn't matter if it's flat or gloss. You won't notice
Flat.
the difference anyway. A couple of the tipping of the went a little too heavy with the blacks. I think everyone's voting that's watching. At least that has been voting.
Johnson will be right back, so we're going to give him just a few moments. If he decides to come back.
Here's a good one. What's the first Van Halen song you remember hearing?
I'm going to say Jump.
Yeah, probably. Especially in the height of the MTV days.
Yep.
I would probably guess Eruption, Hot for Teacher, or Running with the Devil. One of those three is definitely different. Or even Jamie's Crying. So all those were on heavy rotation on KCMQ, The Rock.
Gotcha.
Because we lived far enough away from St. Louis, we didn't get KC95 or KCMQ. Michael says jump. Yeah, George says jump. Yeah.
This is my fair share of KCMQ. Driving back and forth to Warrensburg. And then if you're really lucky, depending on what side of campus you lived on. I lived on the good side of campus. I lived on the east side. You can catch KCMQ, but then you could also get 98.9 out of Kansas City, which was like, they played like a lot harder stuff.
Nice.
Back in the day.
I'd be all about that channel.
Yeah.
I wish I could get 100.7 the Viper. But we're too far away from it.
Yeah.
If you're in St. Louis, you can catch it depending on where you are in St. Louis. They play hard rock.
They have an app.
Do they?
They do.
Might have to download that. I can't figure out where they're located.
Right City.
Right City?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was St. Peter's, but it was up in O'Fallon area. I couldn't get the station in.
Unless they changed.
Michael says back when 98.9 was good.
Yeah.
I'm one of the few who still listen to the radio. I listen to it in the morning for the Riz show. And then if I'm test driving cars after 10, I will listen to 101 ESPN. I don't listen to music on the radio anymore. Because I've heard everything they've had to play 15 times over. Do you get good rock stations in Australia? I'm curious. Because I know England doesn't have any.
Really? That's crazy.
I guess they didn't used to play rock music on radio.
Really? Almost like the birth of rock and roll.
Yeah, which is sad.
Alright. Hey, we got a coin flip, Wait and Run with the Devil. Okay, Wait's gonna be, I'll wait heads, Run with the Devil tails.
That's heads.
Alright. Alright.
Triple M always been the main one. No, you guys don't do numbers down there for radio stations? Like all the radio stations here are 101 ESPN or 105.7 or 106.5.
Jay. Run around, hot for teacher. Run around, hot for teacher. Vote now. Do I want this to be wheels down or wheels up? Good question. Flip this around. I didn't realize my tires were naked. I'm gonna put the little black on the thing there.
Oop, my. Ow. It's not in its hole.
What's in his hole?
This. It's not even in the peg. For some reason jumped out of there. Michael says, hot for teacher.
Alright.
Corey says, hot for teacher. I say run around.
Anybody else voting?
Anyone here besides me lucky enough to see both halves of Van Halen live?
Nope, just Sammy. I saw the one where they were on Jimmy Kimmel with David Lee Roth. He was spinning the mic stand around and all that, and ended up cutting his nose. And they had actually stopped the thing 'cause his nose was like exploded.
Too old for that. Second option besides hot for teacher, run around.
Run around. Nope.
Alright, let's see if I can fix this. Freaking missile pod. Okay, I just need some room.
Just need some room.
There it is.
Alright. So hot for teacher, run around. I'm gonna go. Just musically, I like run around better. Even though, being a teacher, I've been accused. Like there was actually one time my nickname was hot for teacher. So.
It's uncomfortable. Musically, run around is better.
Let's see. And
George said run around.
Alright, George says run around. Alright. And we have any other votes for Hot for Teacher, so run around's gonna run on by.
And Michael and Corey said teacher.
Yep, got them. Teacher. I was running around, you're running around, George running around. So there you go. Alright, Cabo Wabo versus Best of Both Worlds.
Best of both worlds for show.
So Cabo Wabo, Best of Both
We're gonna have
Worlds.
to use a clamp. 'Cause it won't stay still. Alright. Minus the stuff drying, it is.
Theoretically finished.
It's finished. Just have to let it dry and untape it. The canopy.
And then curse after you do that. And then
Yeah, because you'll see all the spots where it bled through underneath the tape.
Yeah. It's best.
Horrible decals.
Yep.
Alright, well, we can box that for now and we can open up something new and exciting.
Okay. New kit time.
New kit time. Because I'm waiting on. Actually, I'm going to pop open this oven here. See what's going on in there.
Alright. There's going to be Best of Both Worlds on that one. We got pretty much a runaway on that one.
We'll say, I think the oven cleaner would nothing.
Alright. Here we go. Going for the finals. Ain't Talking About Love and Runaround. Ain't Talking About Love versus Runaround. And here we have it going down. Dave versus Sammy. Dave versus Sammy.
Watch it, it'll still be Dave versus Dave. It's sticky. I shouldn't have touched that.
Don't touch that.
Oven cleaner, sticky. Alright. This 69 Dodge Charger Daytona by AMT.
And you can use that as the group build too, because 1969. It's got a 1 in it.
Oh, that won't be done with this by end of June.
Oh.
Already got the 71 Charger and GTX done, and the Set 15 done. I'll have 3 done for that. Sadly, the Eliminator does not count.
Right. Let's see. We got a Sammy. We got a Dave.
We got another Dave.
Sammy. Let's see. Dave. Sammy.
Ain't talking about
Dave.
love for me.
I'm gonna go Sammy on that one. Okay, we got 7 people in chat. One with Mom of the Mets. So now we're doing our Sweet 16 Van Halen songs. Dave versus Sammy, along with modeling. Match is opening up his 69 Dodge Daytona. Kind of interested to see how they get that all together and all that.
I've heard not very good things about this kit.
Okay.
Specifically how the nose cone is constructed.
Okay. What about the spoiler? That's what I was all,
So far, lots of flashing.
Yeesh. Chrome options.
Time for a new blade.
Alright. Ain't Talking About Love is moving on. wait versus Best of Both Worlds. Sammy versus, or
Sammy
Dave versus
Sammy.
Sammy. Dave versus Sammy. That's now Iron Eagle. Come on, that's One Vision by Queen.
Best of both worlds. Alright, we're going to leave the clear parts in the bag. Unopened.
Alright. Does it wrap over though?
Wraps around the bottom, or around the back end.
Like underneath? So it goes that way?
No.
No?
Yes. The spoiler goes through the decal.
No. Okay.
And I'll wait.
Sammy.
Give me fried chicken laser vision.
That's right.
Give it light red.
I thought you were gonna paint it.
Red with black stripe, I believe.
Okay.
Those back in the bag. Keep that. Ooh, red wall tires. That's cool. Red wall tires.
Nice. What
And
makes
there's
them
no
special?
seam line.
What makes red wall tires special as opposed to white wall ones?
Yeah, they're just red.
Oh, okay.
There's no seam line down the center of the wheel. All the tires. That's great. I like that. I don't like sand and rubber. Don't really work.
That's a Sammy. You did Best of Both Worlds. Best of Both Worlds. At 3. Anybody else voting?
Alright, let's
Okay, I'm calling it. Best of Both Worlds. What's crazy is when we were making this list, I crossed it off over on this side. And we put it over here on this side.
Yeah, lots of flashing.
Okay, for the championship. Let me clear the votes here in my vote clearing method.
No, those come in one piece. I thought I had to build them.
Alright.
Ah, that's what they're
Votes cleared.
Fits like. Oh shit.
Fits like crepe.
It's gonna be lots of sprue goo. That's terrible. See? Worse. That sucks. That sucks big time. I already don't want to.
I'm done. And we're done.
That's
Great.
Cool. These seats have seatbelts. Build it into them.
Okay, for the final. Best Dave versus Sammy Van Halen song. Ain't Talking About Love. From Van Halen 1, isn't it? Best of Both Worlds. From the Red Album.
5150.
No? Really? That was okay. Alright, off of 5150. I was wrong. I stand corrected. So, vote in the chat.
Pack 6. Ready for summer nights.
Okay. That's not on the red one.
Not for unlawful carnal knowledge. Ain't talking about love. Best of both worlds. I have 2 distributors.
Sometimes you just gotta distribute it twice.
Terrible mold. Terrible mold.
Ain't talking about love, best of both worlds.
Ain't talking about love. It's gonna be mass frustration.
Alright. Okay, John. Ain't talking about love or best of both worlds. Going for the finals here. Best Dave versus Sammy Van Halen song.
Oh, engine stock, engine custom, engine competition. And those are the 3 of them. Rolling rear axle.
Alright, John's gonna go with Dave. Alright. I'm gonna hang with my Sammy guy, but not gonna be enough. Our winner ain't talking about love. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Paint spoiler to match.
So then why is it so big then?
What's the big?
So the decal goes over the hood too?
The trunk.
Over the trunk, sorry. But I don't see it on any of the pictures.
You can't see the top of the trunk.
Here's
Can't. It's there. You
It's
can't
there?
see it.
Okay. Alright, so there we go. Our winner. Ain't talking about love. Best one. Good job, everybody. Thanks for participating. I also do switch kits. Mine's drying, so being an ADD modeler, I constantly have another one going. So this isn't my F-16. It's in gonna be an aggressor. So probably some camo on this later. Trying to decide wheels up, wheels down. I think I'm gonna go wheels down, just because. Just because I can. Would you like pen to make notes?
Yeah, we need that.
Okay. So thank you GEA for not sponsoring the Elite 8 at 8, our Sweet 16 this week. Next week we will probably be on Wednesday. If you're a praying, good vibe kind of person, Matt too is heading out with his family for a little trip this week.
Officially licensed by Dodge and Goodyear.
Nice.
And the United States Postal Service for some reason.
Oh, because it's stamp.
Hmm?
It's a stamp outline.
Okay. Okay.
But it comes with a cool box.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a really cool box.
That's what I got you on. Hey, it's a cool box. Oh man, they put a crappy kid in it. Not fair. Not nice.
It's crappy this far. There's no stone shit. What the heck is
Hey.
it? Man, yellow box.
Let's see. John says, I need to convince my wife to buy enough model kits to keep busy. Yes, that's the thing. At my current rate, okay, I will say I'm going to be turning 50 this year. I know I don't look it, which I'm kind of glad about. If I build 4 kits every year, I will have depleted my stash by the time I am 74. If I don't buy any more. Yes, the price of models have gone up, all because of plastic and oil. And also, kits are getting more complex. They're building them with CAD instead of, basic drawings like they did in the 1950s and 60s and 70s and 80s. You've got recessed panel lines. So that takes a little more computer. Yeah, that will never happen. I know. It's a problem that I like to have. George says, I think I'll be 200 when he's... Would love to see your stashes if you have them. So take a picture of them. Put them in on the mats. I will say, mind you, that count that I gave you was pre-MossCon. So...
Too many miniatures as well, he says.
So that's why you can have multiple miniatures going at the same time. Then you have that 10-minute wait time, you'd be painting something else. That'd be bad. That made me mad if I snap those ones off. Got some little fins back here. And grabbed the whole of them and went...
To remove that.
So George, I think John's asking the question of what kind of miniatures.
I think I am to remove that, which would make sense. Would make lots of sense. I think this is the Dodge Charger kit. They just threw a fucking because this is here in this picture. It's not here in this picture.
Oh.
So I think I'm to remove this, which would make sense. Doesn't do nothing.
So what are you gonna do with the gap then? Well, fender filler.
58.
58 and 57.
Interesting. Okay. On the inside? Alright, let's see here. How's this work? Finger filler.
Green. Why is it there? It doesn't say. Why is my most used sander? I threw like a ton of them there. You know, find.
Note, body putty may be used to blend nose cap to body.
So it says?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, they're not idiots, they're just lazy.
In order of model count: Lord of the Rings, Star Wars Legion, Night Haunts, Stormcast, Beastmen, Bushido.
Move shaded area used with.
I have no idea what those even are. I know Lord of the Rings and Star Wars Legion, but I've never heard of the other four. George, share some of that on the Facebook page. So I've done some Reaper minis. Does that count? I did Reaper minis for Call of Cthulhu campaign once. Oh, you dingus.
I think Bushido means. I think this communicado there. That piece is gone. So, we still have the issue. This side's not terrible. This side is off.
And also D&D WizKids. Wow.
Yeah. What the heck is that?
Age of Sigmar models, 3 armies. Oh, okay. Ah, gotcha. So you're talking Warhammer then.
Bushido is ninjas and samurais. Cool dice mechanic. also painting Cyberpunk.
Wow. Process of moving so much. So most of my stuff is in storage. Gotcha. So John, are you in the Franklin County area? Sort of a bit of Malafox, which is a miniature and card game. Wow.
So I did a brief playthrough of that new game I bought.
Uh-huh.
The Captain's Dead.
Uh-huh.
The mechanics are very, very similar to Pandemic.
Okay.
I would say it's probably possible to play 2-player and win.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. So, John, if you're free, we'd love to have you go to the GA events with my kids. Oh, cool. Were you there the day that Matt and I came after MossCon the other week? So is it a humor-based game or not?
No, it's not humorous.
Oh, okay. Because from looking at the box art, I was like, oh, it's going to be like one of those funny haha kind of games. No, okay.
Very much deceiving. It's definitely Star Trek ripoff. Judging from the names they had to use instead of transporter, it's teleporter.
Ah, okay.
Instead of sick bay, it's
Hospital wing?
no. Trauma center, maybe? Something like that. Still called the bridge, though. And engineering. Engineering is engineering. The core.
Gotcha. Okay, so John was not at game day when we came by, so. Ooh, run Battletech the next one. Cool. Don't. Maybe. Oh, you're both on both sides. I see. I haven't played Battletech in forever. Cool. Well, we're always looking for people to join us here at Mom with the Mats, so if you're ever free in the evening, we're based in Union. will allow you to be a not Matt.
Yep.
Carl beat the Cubs. Look at that.
This is the first time they've won back-to-back games since beginning of March.
So glad this kit is not photo etch in it. Because if it was, everything where it looks like there's little holes at, there'd be holes there. Holes are bad.
No.
No?
I don't believe so.
Nope, just us. We got a guy named Jim that joins us periodically. He's been really busy getting his basement game room area set up.
Yeah, he's on honorary Matt.
Yeah. Jim is an honorary Matt. Let's see. Got to have Corey here. Once you come, you become an honorary Matt. So theoretically, we have Steve, who's an honorary Matt.
Well,
My wife is actually an honorary Matt. She actually came down with it.
this is so bad. This is terrible. It's not even the same width as the body.
Really?
Yeah,
Bit more or less?
it's wider.
And you can't stretch that out because then your hood won't fit. Yeesh.
There's gonna be a lot of sanding.
Game room and stash management. First world problems. Ah, yes.
Michael's campaigning that he should be a Matt since he wore a shirt.
Yes, you joined us for a for the con. So Michael, you are an honorary Matt as well.
Not like you live close by and can come over. Oops, that's upside down.
John, as soon as I glue this piece in, I'll show you the edition I last played BattleTech on.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's literally no point in working on any other part of this kit until I figure this out. Because if it can't be done, it can't be done.
Oh, that sucks. Michael, it's only 5 hours. I and jaunt on by.
Yeah.
Let's see. Be right back. Let me show them this box.
This is the worst freaking. This is probably the worst kit ever. I understand. It's with the random on the car in instruction sheet. I don't know what you're trying to ask.
Radome on
Yeah.
the. Alright, John. Here is the edition of Battletech that I learned to play on.
Wow.
Second edition. And still have it. And all the stuff to go with it.
That's upside down. Yeah, it's a Daytona. They have the nose cone. It's just a Charger with a nose cone and a wing on the back.
Yep, still in the box. So what's the difference? Okay, I'm going to show my unintelligence of cars. So what's the difference between a Daytona and a Roadrunner?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The Roadrunner
It's
has
Plymouth.
a vinyl top. The headlights are painted black.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. But it's a Plymouth Roadrunner, not a Dodge Roadrunner.
Yeah, that's all by Chrysler.
Okay. I bring it on game day. You can take a look at it. I ain't selling it, but you can look at it.
Ideally, that's how it needs to sit. Jeez, there's just no freaking gap. There's just no freaking way. It's gonna sit right. No, both have the rear wing.
Oh yeah, oh, the wing is 2 or 3 pieces. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought they molded it in one, but. So that's a good sign. It balances nicely without wheels. I like that. Everything's good and straight. So we like it. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be next week. Paint those up.
Yeah, it's my favorite as well. Particularly the 71. I've built one. I have one in progress. And then I have 2 in the stash.
Kudas are Mat 2's F-15s to me.
Yes. See, that makes me believe that this is supposed to sit in the recess. That doesn't make much sense. No, there's no way it sits in there like that.
So you have that optional piece, or not the optional piece, but the fender filler thing.
Yeah, I don't know how that is incorporated. Judging from the picture, I can't tell if it's it has to go on the inside. Not on the outside.
So it shows it down there in that picture on the outside.
This looks really weird laying down there like that.
Maybe if it's on the outside, it helps make the nose fit.
Well, it's more surface area for sure. I don't really, even that won't even fit that good. Yeah, the
Alright.
Phantasm CUDA.
Yeah.
That is a heavily modified CUDA.
I understand, John. Gotta get up about an hour after that, so totally understand. We're actually getting ready to wrap up. We wrap up at 10, so.
Oh, yeah, it's 9:50.
So we're about to wrap up anyway, man. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being our number 200, John. So, George, catch you next time as well. Let's see, Corey, catch you later. Again, next week will be Wednesday next week. So,
Yep, I have no interference on mine that I'm aware of.
I don't think I do either, but I have to double check. But should we just sign off for tonight?
Yeah, might as well, since
Okay.
everyone else is getting rid of this.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for being part of the Sweet 16 of Van Halen. Thanks for, let's see, our unofficial sponsor, GEA, for being here tonight, especially Corey. You know, loving to send the model love to GEA, and GEA would love sending the gaming love to you guys as well. So we're gonna finish up tonight, button things up. So we thank you for watching. It's been a great night. Remember, make sure you double subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Facebook. Like, share, and subscribe our videos. Check out our my MOSCON haul, which ended up being broke up into 3 videos. Check out Matt's bench tour and his building of the CUDA. I'll be getting on to working on Anzio Annie here in a couple days to get some more for that. And remember, our group build, must have a 1 in it, is ending on the 26th of June. Post your pictures as you get finished of those on Mom of the Mats on Facebook. And we love having you guys with us. Again, you know, what's the smartest thing in the room? It's the room. It's the community. So you guys are forming this community that we've been so wanting to get, because modeling is not a single person in a room anymore. It's a community of people getting together, talking, and just working through issues and dealing with, you know, how does this fit? I don't know. I built that kit before. Don't do that to it. You know, that kind of thing. You know, and we're welcome to all different types of modelers. If you're a bus painter, if you're a miniatures painter, if you do cars or boats, we have our friend Jonathan. He's currently building the USS Constitution, the tall ship, and he's got stuff posted on Mom with the Mats. I know Michael's getting ready to post some stuff up on there too. So check us out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe again. And thanks for watching Mom and Matt's. As always, I'm Matt.
And I'm the walrus.
Model on, guys. Catch you next time, next week. Bye-bye.